All right, guys, in this video, we're going to be looking at example 18. We're dealing with imaginary numbers and solving the equation by taking square roots. So I know I'm going to take square roots on this because I don't have a value of b. In other words, I don't have an x term. And so the easiest, most efficient way to do this is to solve using square roots. So I'm going to get the x squared by itself. I'm going to do that first by adding 7 to both sides. Okay, I'll bring down the 2x squared. The negative 7 plus 7 cancels out, and negative 105 plus 7 is negative 98. Divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. And we end up with x squared equals negative 49. Okay, and then to get rid of that squared, we're going to take the square root. And I end up with x equals the square root of negative 49. So I can't take the square root of a negative number. However, I can break up negative 49 into the square root of 49 times the square root of negative 1. And I can take the square root of 49. That gives me plus or minus 7. And then, as we learned in the vocab, the square root of negative 1 is I, our imaginary number. So that's going to give us our solution to this set. And let's go ahead and take a look at part B. So again, same process. I'm going to start by adding 7 to both sides. Bring down that 10x squared. The negative 7 plus 7 cancels out, and negative 117 plus 7 is negative 110. Divide both sides by 10, and we end up with x squared equals negative 11. Take the square root. Take the square root of both sides, and we end up with x equals the square root of negative 11. Well, I can split this up into the square root of 11 times the square root of negative 1, but the square root of 11 is just going to stay the same. 11 doesn't have any factors that are perfect squares, so I can't factor any perfect squares out. And so I'm just going to leave it as x equals positive or negative square root of 11, and then the square root of negative 1 is I. Okay, so that's it. That's how you do this kind of a problem, solving with square roots. And this is going to be your try it problem. So go ahead and give that a shot and think about if you have any questions. And if you do, let me know and we'll talk in class.